Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Millicent Mosuo and you are watching another episode of Weekly Insights brought to you by KVN. By the way, please do follow KVN on Instagram. There is so much exciting things coming up. So guys, before I go into today's topic, I just want to apologize for not uploading this week's episode on time. You guys know that we upload episodes every Monday at 12 p.m. That is because I had planned to feature some of the people who are really doing great things and have exciting and insightful messages to share, but unfortunately they couldn't film because they had last minute commitments. Usually what I do is I film installments in advance, and then like I pick a day a month before, and then I film all the content that needs to go in the next month. Like now I would have filmed last month all the content that need to go into November, so that in November I just edit and upload, or pick a day in November where I'm editing all the 4 episodes and upload and schedule them. So yeah, that's just a little hiccup that happened. And obviously we had other plans. I work with my husband. He couldn't set up the camera. He was also working, and yeah, I just couldn't film. But what matters ke gore we are here, I am filming, and you guys are getting today's video, which is really about just catching up, giving each other tips there and there. And before I go into the details of the video, I just want to share with you guys something that stood out for me this week. It's actually a lesson that I learned in my own experience. Obviously, we are now planning for the next year. Every business is planning for the next year. Every person is planning for the year 2024, even if you haven't put down a plan yet. But I know for sure you are thinking about the next year, right? So I had a plan, and I looked at the plan and the things that I really would like to do and achieve in the year 2024. And I was like, oh Lord, we need more money. We need cash flow. And the only way to increase the revenue is obviously to get maybe a new big client or something like that. And God just exposed areas that I'm lacking. He just showed me how I'm really not stewarding well the current customers, the new customers that I got recently. And I was like, yo, I felt so exposed. When you feel like, oh, I've got it all figured out. All the proposals that I've sent out there, that clients were interested and they really wanted to work with me. And that can get into your head, forgetting that yes, you got the clients, you got the contracts, but you still need to do the work, and you still need to do the work faithfully before God can bring more. You guys know that in this community, we really believe in stewarding what God has given you well. We believe in honoring what God has placed in your hands in order for you to be promoted to the next level of your craft. I had that moment of correction myself, and I am committed to lay back and fix the things that I need to fix and manage the clients that God has entrusted to me, so that I can aim for the next client knowing that the muscle of management has been exercised enough. And it takes me to our favorite verse in the Bible, Luke 12 verse 48, which basically say to whom much is given, much is required. So this for me, it just means that whatever that God has blessed you with, whether a skill, a talent, time, some people don't have time, good health, whatever, just know that we are held responsible for that. It is not just to shine, it is not just for fun. We are expected to steward that and steward it well. And when we do, God will promote us to the next level. God will open doors for those, many other clients, right? I just want to give you tips on how you can plan for the next year, because I think that's what I have been doing, and I thought maybe this week let me share that. And there's 2 things that really stood out for me during the planning that I saw making a huge difference, right? First of all, I want to emphasize that plan now. Don't wait for 2024. You need to go into 2024 with a plan. And then in Jan, maybe you can start thinking about strategies. There's a difference between planning and strategies. When you plan, you put down things that you are aiming for. What is it that you are aiming for? What is it that you want to achieve? And then maybe at the beginning of the year, then maybe you can start thinking about what strategies am I going to put in place, what tasks, what activities that I'm going to be completing in order for me to achieve that. But go into 2024 aiming for something. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? Just to give you a tip, there's only two. One, start by reflecting in the current year. How did you do? What efforts really contributed to your growth, or to helping you, get closer to achieving your goals or your visions, right? And then also write down the opposite of that. What efforts were actually in vain? They didn't help you. You thought they were going to help you. Why? Because you want to determine habits that you need to keep and habits that you need to let go in order for you to achieve your goals or your plans for the year 2024. It is very important. That helped me a lot. If I want to secure more contracts so that I can create opportunities for others and create jobs, I need to think about efforts that really were in vain, that really wasted my time, my resources, my money, so that I don't repeat those. If you don't sit back and think about that, chances are you're going to keep repeating the same thing or repeating the same habits, expecting different results. So those are just the two tips that I wanted to give you. And then when you have done that retrospection, then you will be in a good position to say, okay, this is what we can achieve. Because guys, it's very easy to say what you want to achieve. What makes your plans successful is really in your daily habits. It's what you do about it. It is in your execution. So it's very important that when you introspect more of the efforts, the doing, the actions, the habit, how you show up. That if you change that or if you improve that, then you are most likely to achieve your goals or your plans or your vision, right? So just a little bit of announcement. I'm rebranding. KVN will no longer be called KVN. It will be something else that speaks to the services that I offer. You guys know that I sell execution workbooks. I also do one-on-one execution consultations that is changing many lives. I only take one client in a week. I wish I had the capacity to take more. If I had the capacity to take more, I'm sure guys will have, I believe I would make so much difference. I also host workshops every year in March. That is also in the plan. It's definitely coming back next year. So I'm just rebranding just to make sure that the name is actually in line with the offering, right? And yeah, I'm excited for what is coming up in the new year 2024. This is actually the last installment of the weekly insights. When I come back here, I will probably be launching our name and introducing the new servicing concepts that I'm very excited about. And I just thank God. I look back and I thank God. I am now convinced that each and every single one of us have the capacity to multiply. You have the capacity to expand. I was so shocked at how I was able to produce up to 6 servicing concepts from just one thing, execution. That's my purpose. But I was able to come up with up to 6, if not 7, servicing concepts. Guys, everyone has the potential to expand. If you think it's just one thing, it's just a message of healing, it's just a message of execution, it's just the message of purity, it's just guys, you have the potential to expand. If you told me that I can actually rebrand and expand and have so many servicing concepts a year before, I was gonna say, yay, all I see is workshops and workbooks. I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, it takes starting and actually working with God in order for you to know how big you can go. Because one thing about God, you cannot limit him, and God can reveal himself up to how much you seek him. So the more you surrender and actually work with God, it is the more you're gonna meet other part of you, other skills, other talents that God has hidden inside of you, and that he wants to equip you and empower you to release to the world, right? So yeah, the next video will be the official launch. And just to share a little bit of a story, my plan was to launch in June on my birthday, and I remember like starting the plans around it to say, you know what, I want to have an official launch on my birthday. It's going to be an event, and I would like to have people who contributed to the person that I am today. Looking at the costs and the money and how I wanted to execute the whole official launch event, I was like, yo, no, it's not gonna happen. I can always do it virtually and then focus on the workshop, because the workshop next year is going to be bigger, it's going to be massive. That's why I'm telling you guys, make sure you follow Kingdom Visionaries Network on Instagram, and also make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you hit that notification bell, because the official launch is going to take place here, and we're gonna be live here on YouTube. I'm looking forward to that. Let me know in the comment section below if you have planned for the year 2024, or you at least thinking about it. If you need some help, if you would like to consult me for your execution plan, I am available. I think I still have a few slots available for November. 2 slots available for November, yes. Hit me up. Send me an email, send me a DM, send me a WhatsApp, comment below, and I will definitely reach out to you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I love you, and God bless you.